Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm a got a new Prestos and the J's in the way. Got a new Chris Ross, but it don't take time. I pull up on the offense, stuff too high. And he wanna play ball, hit a three-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. Bought them all on my wrist, going stupid. Tryna put them on.
Today, from Memphis, Tennessee, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll take over.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up
a good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First and 10.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So here are the Jaguars now with a long field ahead. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. There to stop him was Carlton Davis.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
They run with Hines. And he stopped immediately there.
Nyheim Hines, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. On the slant, this is Chark. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Quarterback is sacked.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And the Jaguars send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
And you know, Charles, it's been a terrific season for them. They couldn't quite get that #1 seed and the associated bye that goes with it, but nevertheless, they've got to be one of the favorites here to win it all.
They do because of the season that they've had, the position that they're in, and we know under the old playoff system, they would have this game off. This weekend would not be one that they would play, but nevertheless, maybe it's a good thing. Sometimes you carry that momentum from the season all the way through the playoffs. If you get that open week, sometimes you lose it a little bit. So I think that's what's going to be their mindset.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete to number 88. A gain of 9 brings up third.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
1st and 10.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So that drives 7 plays in length.
7. Jaguars nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here.
And you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Hines. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Egyptians 7. Jaguars nothing.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Second and 12, operating from the 39.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
16 yards. First down, Jaguars.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
A loss of 4 yards.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Four yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
This is Hines. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
DJ Chark, incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Memphis to once again go on offense.
And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time. but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route, moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Javon Kinlaw able to get in there and drop him behind the line. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw here. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
For number 21, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On now is the punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Hines. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Hines, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Hines. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Complete
8
to
yards
number
on the
83.
completion, but now they face third
It's a gain
down.
of 8.
This drive, it's been
And
a
it
good
brings
mix.
up
3 passing plays, 3 runs,
down.
hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here. The throw taken in by Sims. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Jaguars have taken the lead.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line.
Here's Memphis to once again go on offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he's got his man on the out route. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And touchdown! A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over.
And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And hold everything here because DJ Chark, after that last play, went down, and he's yet to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
And 2 yards.
Back to throw again. He's got a man. It's Williams.
The pass.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts
A gain of 7.
as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Over the middle, complete. That's Hines.
The pass complete to Naheem Hines.
They'll throw now on the final play. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's the first of 2 games here on this wild.
No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but kind of just...
Kickoff.
All right, let's go. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Yeah, quick throw here. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try and go with a quicker guy and sometimes even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
The pass.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
To number 40.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too eally to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Number 21. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Jaguars' 25.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 18-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that. but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That's the end of the third
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 19. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
It's 4th down.
Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And here now the offense heading back out there. When you talk to these guys in training camp, these are the moments they say they live for. You're in a playoff game. It's tied, 4th quarter. Time for somebody to step up.
And can you execute under pressure? Because the pressure is intense right now. No one wants to be responsible for making the error that costs their team. But at the same time, who's going to be responsible for making the play that gives the advantage to your team? Who's going to break out? Just what you said. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
That's good.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Javon Kinlaw able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 88.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Holding offense.
What was that, man?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The pass.
It's a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Makes the score Egyptians 24, Jaguars 21.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
27-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. On the crossing route, complete. It's Shepard. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, it's Hines. And there is a flag, so a big second down pickup, but will it hold?
Holding offense.
Oh, no.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
To number 83.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47.
Find Williams on the slant.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Complete to number
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result that he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field.
And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
The pass.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now they
82.
got to get to the line quickly. Finding Williams once more, complete.
The pass.
And he'll go down
Complete
right around
to
the
number
47
82.
this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. They'll look to throw again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now this offense ready to head back out there.
And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, second down. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Second and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports. What a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.